Hello. This is more of an update video than it is a gameplay video. I thought what I'd do is I'd actually jump in and see if Division's still operating, and it looks like it is. Which is interesting, especially in this day. Wonder how long it's going to last. So what I'm going to be doing is just running around, and I've got some other games in the background that I'm downloading, so if funny anime music starts playing, it's a game that I'm going to be looking at a little bit later on. It's an old game. We're going to be looking at some older games. So I did start a playthrough for Unreal, and I intend on finishing it. It's just I got a little bit sidetracked. I started playing World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore, and I very much enjoy it. Higher world bracket available. So yeah, there's been a lot happening. Distracted.
Man, am I glad you're on our side.
He blew himself up.
We need to protect this block from these scavengers.
All the good stuff's dropping now.
Showing up. We were doing just fine out there.
Yeah, you were doing just fine. Yeah. So 2025. There's a lot of things out in the real world that are a bit scary at the moment. And I have no idea what's going to happen. And I don't think anyone does. It's going to be very unpredictable. It's going to be all over the place. Should be fun. But otherwise, for games... Yes, indeed. I'm not too sure. I want to try and do some more playthroughs. I want to try and cover a few more demos, maybe do some playtests.
Good luck out there.
Ooh, more enemies.
Hey, how you been?
Great.
Speaking of... Recoil's pretty bad on this one.
Good at the train yard.
They just pushed me out of the way.
Nice shooting there.
Idiots. So yeah, I had to update and change my graphics
Couldn't
card.
have done it without you.
So I did have a 7900 XTX, and I could not run Unreal games at all. I'm not entirely sure what happened.
Nothing but useless crap.
Shut the doors. But for some reason,
Something better than
I
this.
could not even... Oh, there's a bad guys. They were just scrounging. Ooh. Did you hear that? There's a beep beep. No more beep beep. For some reason, my graphics card, 7900 XTX, would not run Unreal games on low settings or higher. And I first started having the problem on The Last Descendant, and I thought it's just because The Last Descendant was incredibly poorly optimized. But then I tried it on a couple of other games, and I found that they were not performing very well either. So I don't know if it's the graphics card or if it's the Unreal Engine specifically, but I had to cave in, and unfortunately I bought a 4080 Super. It was only because it was the only thing available for me at the time. The 4090s were actually sold out, and they were like anywhere between 3 to 4 grand Australian, so about 2 grand, 2.5 for US dollars. So I figured I just have to buy an Nvidia card because Unreal, Nvidia, etc, etc.
Hey, you.
And oh, there it goes. Here's the anime game. Downloading resources. So it's downloaded the game,
Driving me
and then it
crazy.
downloaded the game again. Awesome. See what happens. And we're back.
You ready to knock some heads?
It's a bit spewing. Spewing, mate. Oh, there's a phone over here. Oh, there it goes again. Google login, Facebook login, Steam login, Huawei login, Apple login. You know what? I'm just going to go and park you for a sec and we'll come back to you a little bit later. And we're probably going to have the anime music come through in the background too. This is magic. At the gate, 2 civilians talking about getting out.
John, where are you? We're right at the gate. The National Guard haven't let anyone through in like half an hour. People are fighting with the guards. Shit! Someone just threw a brick. This is getting ugly. Where are you? We're about a mile behind you. Nothing's moving. People are leaving their cars and walking. Hey, what's happening? John, they shot someone. Listen, get down. They... John! John! Hello?
John's dead. They did. Such a cool vibe with the anime music in the background. That's cool. Very unintentional. But yeah, there you go. So the game I had to download, I had to download like twice because it wanted to download off Steam and then it wanted to download its own launcher and now it wanted to download the game again on top of it. So that's fun, isn't it? Magic. With the rats. Beautiful. Serene. Very demure. Very thoughtful. Mindful, that's right. I wonder if that's still a thing, or if everyone's just completely forgotten about that because it was ridiculous. So yeah, graphics card died, I had to replace it, got an Nvidia one, gonna try and do a few more games, I'm gonna try and do a few more playtests, gonna try and do a few more playthroughs. My biggest goal, which I think's going to have to wait a little bit, was I actually wanted to do a full, comprehensive, 100% completed playthrough through Final Fantasy VIII.
You're like an angel.
Yeah, I am. But through not the PC version, I wanted to do the PlayStation, because I have a PlayStation. It's this one. Sick children. School nurse calling 911 about sick children.
911, what is your emergency? I'm the nurse at Beach St. Elementary School. I need an ambulance. We have 2 very sick children in the infirmary. They're running high fevers, vomiting, extremely photosensitive, and I can see spots developing on their legs and chest. Please hold.
Yep, no sense of urgency. Mind you, it's just a game. Please hold. They could be trying to organise something straight away, or I'm thinking too far into it. But yeah, I wanted to do a full comprehensive playthrough of Final Fantasy VIII, go through all of the little tiny mini games and everything, because there's a lot of content in that game that gets missed because it's one of those cryptic games, lots of stuff hidden. And also, it's back in the PS1 era where the entire game is actually on the game, on the disc. There's no DLCs, there's no extra bullshit. So I've missed out on a lot of that kind of stuff, because when I was a kid I didn't really give a shit about any of that. I just wanted to get the big boss, get the cool loot, get the big boss, get the big summons, make numbers go bigger, all that kind of stuff. So there's actually like a lot of hidden stuff inside that I want to try and do, and I wanted to try and do it authentically on the PlayStation. So I've got to try and get a capture card and some converters and whatnot so I can get that working, and also find the time to do that. Also while juggling a full-time job at the same time. Good fun. So we'll see how we go. I'm also trying to look at maybe possibly doing something for RimWorld, because I watch a lot of people do RimWorld and I play RimWorld myself. I'm not too sure where I may or may not be able to fit into that. What is this? They're all rats. What the fuck? Maybe this has got something to do with it. What's this? Picking up my son tries to convince his mother to leave her home.
Anthony, have you heard the sirens? A man on the TV was at the hospital, and he said they've run out of room in the wards and are treating people in the corridors. At St. Jude's, even.
I saw. Ma, listen, I need you to pack a bag, like when you stay over. Just enough for a few days. Can you do that for me, Ma?
I'm not going anywhere in weather like this.
Ma, listen, this with the hospitals and the looting, it's like Hurricane Sandy again. So Sharon and I are heading upstate, and we're gonna swing by and pick you up on the way, okay? So start packing, and Sharon will help when we get there. Hey, I love you, Ma.
I love you too, Anthony.
This is kind of creepy. Is that a reference to what's his name? Cthulhu, Lovecraft? Maybe? I don't know. You can tell me in the comments or not. So yeah, the Division still works. And there's a couple of games that I'm going to be looking at that have been working for over 10-20 years, which sort of I want to try and look at as a means of like, if these games can operate for 10-20 years, then like the game like Division should be able to operate for quite a while as well. And all the other games that are potentially going to be shut down this year. Not saying that I know anything about games being shut down, but Clara talking to her dad about a killing.
Dad?
Clara, what is it?
I just shot a guy, Dad. He stopped moving, and I think he's dead.
Where are you? Are you okay?
No!
Are you hurt? Did he hurt you?
He was in the store, Dad. I had my gun, like you said, and he was in the pharmacy on 4th, and he was shouting at me, and he pushed me, and he...
Are you okay? Did anyone see you? Come home, Clara. Just get home now.
Okay. I'm okay. I got the flu pills, Dad. I got the throat spray, too. I'm coming home.
Very kind of you.
These are the collectibles you're going to go and try and get. These are those weird fake bitches again. See? They double up. Triple up. See, they'd have more punch and more meaning if they were unique, but they're not. Those pictures are everywhere, and they cycle through constantly. Very strange, Ubisoft. Very strange. So yeah, so there's a couple of things I wanted to try and do this year. We'll see how we go. I don't know me music in the background. So good. Alright, we'll see how we go. This game looks very good on the 4080 system. Hopefully there's no frame drops. I had frame drops on the 7900. And that was before I was having problems. So maybe it was just a dud card. Hello, sir. Goodbye. Such a strange game. These guys were doing nothing but wandering around. But they look different, so we have to shoot and kill them. And that's the dark zone. We don't go into the dark zone.
I saw them, okay? I know you have them.
So yeah. Subscribe if you want to, or not. It's totally up to you. But I'm just going to do my thing, and if I get good views, I'll continue doing that thing. If I don't, I won't. Oh my, look at that. Oh, should we? It's probably going into the quarantine zone. So yeah. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And we'll see you in another video. Yeah, no worries, dude. I'm gonna go ahead and check out that anime game. That'll be up very soon too. Alright, cool. See ya.